Our first two guests spend their home building goodwill in St. Louis communities, literally.
That's because they're involved with Habitat for Humanity right here in St. Louis.
And of course, Habitat for Humanity is a nonprofit housing ministry where Habitat for Humanity sponsors, volunteers, and partner families work side by side to build new homes.
And to date, Habitat for Humanity has built 180 homes in the St. Louis area.
That's a lot of homes. Please help us welcome with Habitat for Humanity, Kyle Hunsberger and Brian Kranson. Welcome. We're so excited to have you. Now, I got to jump right in there. So you have house leader on your shirt, Brian. I need to know, what is a house leader and why are you so in need of house leaders? I understand there's a great need for them.
So the house leader is the volunteer individual that helps kind of bring the project together for one house. So it's the house leader's job every Saturday morning to get up and help kind of coordinate how the crew leaders and the rest of the volunteers will work together and put the house together that day.
So you're the cheerleader.
I'm the cheerleader.
Let's go, boys, get up and build this house.
That's right. That's right. Not necessarily the guy, hammering every nail, but making sure that the whole process goes smoothly.
Very important. Very important. And Kyle, you're a construction director or manager. So would you explain to everyone what your role is with Habitat for Humanity?
I'm the staff end of the construction portion of Habitat, and basically on Saturdays, along with there's some other staff that is working on Saturdays, but like Brian and the other house leaders that are working with us, they're basically our hands and legs for the project. So we take care of the staff end portion of it, which is the overall management of subcontractors and volunteers and stuff that are coming in. But to keep the staff amount down, we need people like Brian to be out there on Saturdays. So
volunteers is key to
Yes.
make this
Very
program
key.
work.
yeah, absolutely.
That's, you know what, Brian, and when I think about 180 homes in St. Louis, that's a lot of homes.
It's a lot of homes.
And what does it take? How long does it take to build an average home for a family?
So this year we're looking at an 18-week program. We're going to change up a little bit. So yeah, we're looking at 18 weeks.
That's it? You must get in there and crank it out. 18 weeks,
Well,
my goodness.
we work hard. You get up early on Saturday and you work all day. So it's definitely a solid program. Every Saturday that we're out there.
So how does Habitat for Humanity, how do you choose which family gets this house built for them?
They have to qualify. There's there's income needs that need to be met, and they're based on the number of people in the family. We offer the families a zero-interest loan, and Habitat's really about partnerships. It's partnerships with leadership. It's partnerships with the home buyers, and their willingness to partner with us is really the key ingredient to the success of the program. They have to perform. Right now we're at like 450 hours of sweat equity that they put into their house.
Wow.
So they've got a lot invested in their own home, and that's why we call them home buyers, so that people understand that they're buying this home. It's not a handout, it's a hand up, that partnership is really what makes the program successful.
Well, I mean, that is total commitment, because it's easy to first purchase a home and write the check, but to actually be involved in it. But I have to ask you, what if, for instance, I can't even hammer a nail, so how do you get people to be able to participate and do a good job? Because there's codes that you have to stand by, obviously. You got to help me out, Brian. What do you do? Could you teach me how to hammer a nail, basically? Is what I'm saying.
I could teach you how to hammer a nail, absolutely. And I think that's one of the things that we're looking for from good leaders is people who can step up and say, yeah, we can show you how to do this. Building a house, each individual piece, it's not very hard. Knowing how to put the whole house together, that's a little harder. But yeah, each of the individual tasks, we absolutely, we can teach you how to hammer a nail, or we can bring you out and just say, okay, you know what? You're going to do like these 5 things today, and you're going to do them for 8 hours. And if you do that piece, and everyone else does their piece, you get a house.
Next thing you know, you have a house. So Brian, how long have you been involved with Habitat for Humanity?
So I've been involved with Habitat for Humanity with St. Louis for 2 years.
And why did you get involved?
I think one of the main reasons I got involved is something that Kyle kind of already talked about, is that I wanted a way to help in the community, but I wanted to help people who were interested in helping themselves. So, okay, you don't have everything that you want right now. But maybe if we come in and give you that little boost, you've got what it takes inside you to take it the rest of the way. And so it's not just giving someone a handout, like, hey, you know, here's a meal for the day. It's, yes, we'll come out and help you build. You come out and help us build your home, and then they make payments on their home. Like, they buy that house. They have pride in that house.
Yes.
And that's what really drew me to the program. Is that
you mentioned community support, and I remember maybe a year or so ago, Kyle, hopefully you remember this as well, when a Habitat for Humanity construction site van was broken into, a trailer, and tools were stolen. Of course, tools are very expensive. Didn't the community come and help? Some companies come and help. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we had a break-in at one of our sites, and we just tried to build off of that and you know, turn something that was negative into something positive. So the community embraced it. Our volunteers embraced us. We had little old ladies bringing us, you know, $10 checks for tools and stuff. So it was a negative event, but turned into something very positive.
Yes.
And you know, kind of just touching on what Brian said about leadership was that you know, it's really important, and as we grow as an affiliate and move forward, our goals are to build more houses, and to do that we need more people like Brian and to fill the house leader and crew leader roles. And so that's kind of like one of the reasons why, you know, we're excited about the future and excited about being here, because we want to let people know that there's an opportunity for them to come out and make a difference and to step up and lead people.
Thank you so much. That's so well said. So get the people out there, we got to give them information. So of course, we want to give them a phone number and contact information so they can call you and say, hey, I'll hammer that nail. So of course, that's at 3763 Forest Park Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri. You can call 314-371-0400. Can you give us the website, Jaclyn?
I sure can. It's habitatstl.org, so make sure you get on there and check that out.
Thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank you all for
Thank
coming.
you, Brian.
thank you.
Thanks for coming. Good luck finding those volunteers.
Yes, yes.